I want to talk to you today if the statement something starts to change and you suddenly feel lost resonates with you. I begin to see a kind of pattern with the lovely humans that come to my workshops or join my programs. And most of them tell me a kind of similar story about their life suddenly changing and them feeling lost and scared. If this is something you have recognized in yourself recently, first of all, I say congratulations. You are awakening to a new consciousness. You're about to up-level your life. Your soul is calling you to go to the next level of awareness. It invites you to become the true creator of your life. And what do I mean by that when I say all of these things? Let me take a step back first. For most of our lives, we go about creating our lives subconsciously and unaware of how it actually gets created. So we are living a life that is influenced by our upbringing, the beliefs that we were taught early in our lives, and the cultural and moral rules of the society and location we are living in. All of that forms our personality, our identity, and it creates the life that we are living. And we can keep doing that for the rest of our lives. It's a choice. Especially when we get to the age of kind of 35, 40, we have collected a level of life experiences that we can now just run our lives on autopilot on. But letting the autopilot, aka the subconscious mind, run our lives means we are staying exactly who we are now for the rest of our lives. Hardly anything is going to change, even if we wanted to, if we keep letting the old beliefs, perceptions, and attitudes run our lives. That's when something else steps in and gives us the opportunity to choose differently. That something can be called whatever you want it to call. It can be your soul, your higher self, the universe, God, a higher instance. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the reason why it's stepping into your life. And the reason is for you to wake up to a new level of consciousness, for you to wake up from this dream called your life that is running on autopilot. This awakening is a calling for you to realize that you have a choice to not let your life look exactly the same as it does now for the next 30, 40, 50 years. You are asked to become aware of what is happening and that you have a choice to create a different life, a different personality, a different identity in a completely different direction. You don't have to live with what you have been given. That is just an illusion, a lie that we humans tell ourselves until you wake up and realize it's all been a dream. And now I'm waking up and realizing that I can change this dream at any moment. This is a state that most of my students are in when they find me. Either they have experienced a traumatic experience that has woken them up, or they just followed the call to wake up for themselves. What happens to most of us when we wake up from our autopilot life is that we can feel lost and even scared. I still remember how confused I was when I woke up 4 or 5 years ago. You don't really know what is happening to you or why it's happening, right? So most of the time, it just happens as well to you and nobody else around you. Well, you think that because nobody talks about it, especially not at the beginning. You then have to, of course, go out in the world and find people who can relate to it as they have woken up themselves. And the funny thing is that it happens to so many of us, but we just don't openly talk about it in our society, in our normal life. So we can struggle for a while to find our feet and we feel lost, alone and scared because we don't really fully understand what is happening to us and why it's happening to us. Most of us don't have anyone around us telling us that this is something wonderful, something magical that is happening to us. And then there is this aspect of what to do next, where to go from here. Okay, we woke up now and what is happening next? So we try to find answers to these questions. We look for information and guidance to help us make sense of all of this and figure out what it's supposed to happen next. What are our next steps? We look for meaning in books or videos. These days we can find podcasts, social media, or YouTube to give us quick answers. We look then for teachers that we can resonate with to explain what is happening. And for each one of us, some teachers work better than others. That's just normal. So if this description that I just gave you somehow fits with your personal experience, then I can help you on this path. The good news is that you don't have to be alone on this journey. I attract humans exactly at this point in their lives where they want more knowledge and insights on what is happening to them. I have gone through what you are going through now. I found my teachers who helped me on my path. And out of personal interest, I didn't stop there. I went down the rabbit hole of spiritual growth combined with science and made it my passion. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to study for years to understand all of this. The good news is that I created Energy Academy exactly for this reason. And it combines everything that I learned and applied in my life over the last 3 years. And you can join us inside of Energy Academy and download all of this information just in a few months. Everything that worked for me and helped me to create such a different life, all in just one self-paced online program available to you. I created this program for you to help you on this journey of self-discovery and awakening. You will understand how your life gets created so you can change anything you want. I teach you the science and the information so you understand how everything works. Why does it all work, how it works? When we know the how, the application gets so much easier. And everything I teach you is for you to apply into your life straight away. This is just so important to me. Knowing things through hearing or reading it is not true knowing. True knowing is from applying it and doing something about it. That's such a huge focus of my program. It makes such a huge difference to not just learn something, but actually applying it into your life. I want you to understand all of this and at the same time immediately apply it into your life. So your life actually changes how you want it to change. And even if the program is online and you can go at your own pace, which is great, you are not alone. At a minimum, you meet me once per month at a Q&A call where I answer all of your questions and help you with your individual situations. That's where we get together as a community and learn from each other. And if that excites you and you would like to work closer with me and in a small group of like-minded people, you can join the VIP group coaching experience. This is a 10-week advanced and exclusive opportunity to go through the program with weekly coaching sessions. It will give you a huge quantum leap in your progression, in your spiritual awakening. In just a few days, I'm opening again the doors to Energy Academy. You can find all the information already now on lindalange.com/Energy Academy and get yourself on the waitlist in case you want one of the spots in the VIP group coaching. See this invite as a sign from your soul to expand your horizon, step out of your comfort zone, and get together with like-minded people who are on the same awakening journey as you. Very quickly, you won't feel lost and alone anymore. I help you with that. The link for Energy Academy is in the video description. This is your opportunity. Don't let it slip through your fingers. I can't wait to see you inside Energy Academy. Thank you for listening today. And with that, I love you and leave you. Talk soon and bye-bye.